Hi, I'd like to ask if you guys still have stock for the Yokohama AD09. Okay, sure. I'll pay the deposit first and pay the rest upon collection tomorrow. Alright, great. Cool. Thanks. Bye. So I've just made payment for the relatively new Yokohama AD09 to replace my previous set of track tires, which are the Yokohama AD08R. So to put into perspective, the Yokohama AD08R was sold off to a friend of mine. It is relatively usable, but it's not in its optimal condition anymore because it's fairly beaten up. It has done about 50 laps on Sepang International Circuit and one outing at MIMC in Melaka. The tires are usable when it's dry, but when it's raining or when the road is wet, the AD08R is fairly slippery, and as you can tell in this video, I'm struggling quite a bit with its grip. The reason I wanted to go for the AD09 is because that I've tried and tested the Advan Neova tire series, and I believe it has a lot of potential, especially in terms of setting record-breaking lap time or something like that. The price is fairly reasonable, and I really like the handling characteristics of the tires itself. In terms of durability, the AD08R was fairly durable, but when it is exposed to multiple heat cycles, the tread tends to wear out fairly rapidly. So yeah, there's not much reviews on the AD09 as of the recording of this video, but I'm very excited and interested to experience it firsthand and see how the tires actually perform in tracking condition. Alright, so we have arrived at Akanta Autotech here in, I'm not sure where exactly, but we're here, and as you can see, we brought my car here and we're ready to swap up to the new tires, which are the Yokohama AD09. Currently I'm running Bridgestone RE04 for my daily, but track season is coming real soon, and I've already sold my AD08R. And as for replacement, I got myself the AD09 and I really cannot wait to try it out. So we'll see how it goes.
So far away in the Golden State, when you should be in my arms, and now I'm crying in Miami over you. Midnight dancing, no romancing. Oh, summer love ain't for you. In your arms is my broken heart.
Alright, so what I have next to me here is the new AD09. By the looks of it, it is heavily inspired by the Yokohama AD08R and AO52. Yokohama said the new design prioritizes lap time as well as drivability. It has a groove depth of 6.5mm that is the same as the R1R and deeper than the RE71RS. Perhaps the deeper channel is meant to improve the tire's performance on wet surface as well as when driving on standing water. This might also make it easier to drive daily. Now, the tread pattern is less aggressive than the AD08R, but it should increase its rigidity ever so slightly. The AD08R has a tendency to flex a bit where it wears the inner groove rather fast, especially if you were to do a spirited drive on the road or track while the tires are still cold or not within the optimal tire pressure. The outer groove is designed for dry grip, whereas the inner groove is designed for grip on wet surfaces. The tires are not relatively flat as the shoulders are now angled. The slight slant should help with better cornering speed and stability. This is a very unique innovation by Yokohama, and I'm excited to see how it performs. It is reported that the tire itself is also lighter than the AD08R. Not sure of its weight for the 15-inch, but I'm hoping it's closer to the weight of my daily tires, the RE04. Another prominent difference is that the tread of AD09 now has 2 channels instead of 3. It is also bigger now with 1 channel removed. I'm interested to see how this change will affect the car's handling in terms of steering response and linearity. So there is a reason why I chose the AD09 out of all the list of tires available out there. My previous tires were the AD08R, and I've grown familiar towards the handling characteristics of the Advan Neova series. And based on my good experience using them, naturally I will go for what they have next. I believe it's been 13 years since Yokohama released a new design for the Advan Neova series, especially in their UHP design. So hopefully the AD09 provide me with a pleasant experience that I had with the AD08R. I noticed that the new AD09 has 200 track wear instead of 220, and I really hope the tires are able to last better with new technology and new compound. So we'll see how it goes.